Where have you been, Timmy? We slow fade in like every time. I guess Timmy doesn't watch anymore. That's okay. Greetings, citizens of Tetris. Your old pal Vandy is back with the classic Tetris Monthly Masters event for March 2025. More Tetris. I mean, there's no rest, right? February's done, right into March. Crazy. Okay, so what we've got, I don't even know. What do we have? Green. Preliminary A. Aha, yes, the blue Scooty. The blue Scooty bracket. Good luck, guys. We've got two matches for you during this broadcast. We've got Andrey versus Timmykim. The winner versus Danv. Those two matches, eventually, someone of these three players are going to have to face blue Scooty, who, of course, is on just a world historical run. We'll see how it goes. What's up, Lori? So that's what we've got for you today. Not today. We've got more today, but this little broadcast. We've got more Tetris than you can handle. Our next stream is going to be in 2.5 hours. So we better get this done, Timmykim. No technical issues from you. 2.5 hours. We're going to have Miles, Czar Jordan, and Tommy NTG to kick off Das Masters. You know what's weird is every time I see that DM, I do have a little impulse to say Dr. Mario, and then I have to remember, no, it's my tournament, the one that I invented called Das Masters. Yeah, that one, not Dr. Mario. So it's going to be Das Masters coming up after this one. And then another one, a solo match tonight at 8 p.m. Central. That is 2 a.m. UTC. And that's going to be Knight and Wallband. Tomorrow, there are 2 brackets scheduled. Maybe more at this point. They're coming in fast and furious. No, it looks like it is just 2 on Saturday. There's 3 on Sunday, including one at 6:30 a.m. Do you believe that? Berg Troll versus Floxe, winner versus Cole. Cole getting up super early in the morning, which is crazy. 6:30 a.m. on Sunday morning. And, it's going to be less sleep, right? Because of the time change. Then there'll be a Masters Red prelim. Oh, that just got scheduled. So that just got scheduled. Masters Red prelim, 11 a.m. Sunday. Just when I thought I could go back to sleep. Nope. Masters Red prelim. Thanks, Doogie. And then, so that's not on this schedule thing. So that just got done. And then 3 p.m. Masters Red prelim A. So there's tons. I know, you're killing me. That's fine. We're getting it done. We're getting it done fast. That's what I want. All right. So anyway, lots of upcoming streams. Make sure you check out the live tab on YouTube. Make sure you check out the schedule on Twitch or the schedule on Discord. And those will be updated as soon as I catch a second to do anything. Anyway, all right, streams. Those are the streams. We saw the bracket. We saw the streams. What are the rules? Players, these are the rules. This is the Masters event, no longer the Faster Masters event. So we're back to normal. It's a 32-player single elimination flat bracket tournament based on the 1989 version of Tetris, released by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System on NTSC consoles. Players can play on emulator or console so long as the game mechanics, appearance, and statistics are unmodified. Players can play on any controller so long as there's no big buttons or turbo functions used. Players should not receive any real-time advice and do not pause unless the commentator tells you. Level 18 starts. Level 39, super kill screen, SPS, re-rolled. My players, points over the traditional max out do count best of 5 throughout, except for the best of 7 at the end. That's Mega Masters. What am I doing? I'm a mess. I'm a total mess. Best of 5 throughout this. No special finals. Just boring best of 5. And the winner gets absolutely something, and that is a share in a prize pool, which currently stands at $1,101.68. If you want to contribute to that prize pool, you can do it with the Matcherino command if you're watching live. That'll work on Twitch, on YouTube. That'll bring up 2 links, one for Masters, the other for Das Masters. Click on that top one for Masters. That'll take you to the landing page for this tournament on the website of our partner, Matcherino, the top right-hand corner. Log in. once you're logged in. Oh, it's an easy login too. You don't even need a Matcherino account. You just use your Twitch or YouTube login. Then once you're logged in, there's a mustard colored button that says contribute. Click on that. Any amount, 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 100, 300, 487, whatever you got. But we're looking to get to that $2,000 incentive. That's going to enable us to pay the top 8, which is good. You know, 1/4 of the people get a prize. That's pretty nice. Otherwise, we're only paying the top 4. You know, stingy, greedy Vandy won't pay anybody unless we get to $2,000. What's up, Kat? How's it going? Anyway, if you're watching after the fact, go to ctm.gg/Matcherino. If you want to support the channel, you can do it many different ways. One way on Patreon, patreon.com/monthly Tetris allows you to pledge ongoing monthly support and receive some, benefits, including Sticker Club and Double Sticker Club. So you guys should be receiving things pretty soon. Also, thanks to you guys and to our community level members. Also, thanks to you got way more than 5 minutes, Timmy. Also, thanks to our Mega Masters contributors, Scott Gray, K9, Tacky. Also, thanks to Masters level supporters, Corporal 381, Shall Be Satisfied, Troy, Dan, Kim, M, Jay in the Window, Rogue Potato, Baduk, Cacket 91, McMonkey, the bracket sponsor level. Our future streams supposed to show in the YouTube live tab. Yeah, I believe they do. Should I go look right now? You gonna make a monkey out of me? I've been saying that, but I see him. I do see him there. Let me look. I'm gonna go look right now live. Yeah, there's a ton of them there, sitting there, upcoming. Notify me. You can click notify me. They're all there. I'm seeing them. But anyway, that's one way to support us. Another way to support us is to what? What can you do? Oh yeah. So you've got super chats and stickers on YouTube. You've got bits and subscriptions on Twitch. Oh, you also have channel memberships on YouTube. You can also gift memberships and subs on Twitch and YouTube. So that's good. You can also visit our merch store. Yes, it exists. You can support us by buying clothing or hats or glasses and mugs and just all kinds of garbage. It's there, ctm.wtf. You can also use the merch command in chat, and you can go there and give stuff away to chatters on Twitch. So it knows when we're streaming, and so when we're streaming, it allows you to gift merch to various chatters. So do that if you want to. It would be great. I'd appreciate it. Or don't do it. It's fine. But anyway, ctm.wtf to go to the merch store. And I don't know. What else do we got? Oh, I guess I should show you what the top 16 looks like. We've already got one determined. That is Hydrant Dude. So today we're going to determine who flows into that top right-hand corner. Might be the bracket of death there going up to Blue Scooty with how he's running right now. This slide is pretty janky, but whatever, it's fine. It conveys the information. All right, let's see how we're doing. Let me go ahead and I'm just going to go over here and we'll wait until players are ready. Let me refresh all the streams and fix all the cams and all that nonsense. Oh, why does it say peak? That's not peak. We want this is green. What are the seed numbers? 18 and 31. Yeah, I got the wrong people in there. 18. There we go. 31. All right, we're going to refresh that, set up our cams, get those correct. Andrey just waiting there patiently. Just says, you know, anytime you want to start there, Vandy, no problem. You got your banana shirt. Ring, 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 banana shirt. Doot, 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 doot. Banana shirt. It's no baloney. It's not a pony. My cellular bananular shirt. All right, let's aim it down just a little bit there, buddy boy. You can do it, I believe. I believe it's fine. All right, good enough. We get what we get. We get what we get. Try to line up this thing. All right, that's fine. Can't have one player significantly larger than the other. That gives them an advantage. So we gotta have some compositional parity here. Okay, good. You're still on V4, so you'll thumbs up. You can also hover 3 if you want to. That's fine too. I might miss thumbs up because I got a lot of balls in the air there, Timmy. All right. All right, we'll get some players, some pieces, so they can at least think about starting. I'm sure they already want to start. I think Timmy, you're on stencil, right? I think he's on stencil. I think that, yeah, that must just be lined up in a different place. Okay. Let's just assume he is. Okay. Let's get these players started. Andrey versus Timmykim. Let's get them underway here in the green bracket. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Faster Masters is over. It's time for regular old boring Tetris here in the CTM Masters event. On the left side, it is Andrey qualifying into seed number 18 with a 1.29 average of top 2 games played over the course of an hour. Andrey out of Russia with a 1.51 PB, good for 66th overall on the PB leaderboard. Andrey is a former Challenger Circuit winner. That was November 2023. Won the Future Circuit 2 times as well in 2023. And is looking for his first top 8. Has not made it into the top 8 yet. Is looking to do that according to my research. Now, I could be wrong. But I don't know that Andrey's made it into the top 8 yet. Looking for that. And he's got an amazing shirt. On the right side, it is Timothy KK. I call him Timmykim. Used to be called that. I don't know if he's still that or not. I don't know. So if I slip and call him that, don't blame me. Timothy qualifying into seed number 31, representing Korea with a qualifying score of 1.17 million, has a PB of 1.65 million, 52nd on the leaderboard. Won a Future Circuit back in December 2023, looking for his first top 16 main event berth. He made it into The event last month has not made it into the top 16, but looking to do that. Now, the top 16 that he did make it into was the Jonas Cup last year. That's CTWC's North American Dash Championship. He also played in the silver bracket in 2020, that very memorable year, CTWC 2020. On the left side, Andrey 258, 215 for Timmy. And Timothy did subscribe to the channel at Tier 1 19 minutes ago. Appreciate that. Andrey setting up a long bar into column 9 to get Tetris ready. He's 305 through 63, so halfway to transition, and he's got 300,000, so that imputes a pace of potentially 600K. Timmy not too far behind that pace. 289 through 67. Tetris for Timothy, 312, and another one. So the lines are tied right now, and Andrey's ahead by 19,000 points, so less than a Tetris pace-wise. By the way, thanks to those of you who have contributed to the prize pool so far, including Scott Gray kicking in $1,000. He's, casually kicking in $1,000. It's fine. But thank you so much, Scott Gray. Really appreciate it. Cousin Avi with the $20. Junior with the $19.99. Rogue Potato with the $12.34. Cousin Avi with another $11. Susie B with 10. Arbaro with 10. Rogue Potato with more, $6.10. And Whoops with that regular $5 contribution. $4.28 for Andrey. Tetris for Timothy, $4.10. And Timothy back by 7 lines or so. Now back by 3. It's really close in pace right now. Looks like a nice little Z-spin for Timothy as we cross that 100 line mark that Kingsman and Joey Parker love so much. All right, a little bit of Galumba stacking here from Timmykim. That is like a spire with a series of nested tucks available. Oh no, and that's going to be a top out for Timmy at 459. Oh my God, Galumba stacking like it's 2018. My word. That was unfortunate, but that's going to be a game number 1 for Andrey. It's weird hearing Timothy, but, he's Timothy on Twitch. He's Timothy in the Discord. I mean, you got to call people what they want to be called, I guess, but I think of him as Timmykim. I mean, I think of him as Teenage Van Dweller, but I'm not going to call him that. DBFFC1, DBFFC1. That was a very old, that was a long time ago. Cat surgery. Your PB now is 1.67. Is it on the leaderboard? It's not on the leaderboard. I don't know it, bro. So update your leaderboard. But anyway, he wants the world to know that it's 1.67, guys. That extra 20,000 points, really a big deal. Less than a Tetris improvement. Big deal, guys. All right, DVFFC1. DVFFC1. I think he's good. All right, both players are ready for game number 2. Let's count it down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I implore all of you, if you are in competitive Tetris and you ever have any hope of making it into a top 32, either in Masters or Das Masters, please do update that leaderboard. You can go to it. I think it's in the rankings channel on our Discord channel. It's linked there. I think it's linked in the DAS discussion channel for the DAS one. And that's where I source all my PB information. I cannot hunt down everybody's PB every single month. So if you just put it there and it matters to you that it's correct on the broadcasts, it might not matter. That's okay. If it matters, go there. All right, players are underway here in game number 2. Timothy on no burns. And there's a Tetris for him. You know, Crinkle, I usually go by what's in the Discord. If people go out of their way to change their Discord name, to me, that's what they want to be called, right? Knight, thank you very much. I had to inquire about your DAS PB earlier because it wasn't on the DAS boards. And yeah, make your PBs known. Do not vault them. A little bit of a mischief there for Timothy's going to gum up the middle of his board. But this should burn away fairly easily. Oh, Timmy set up for a kind of a dirty center well Tetris. Does not want to overcommit here. Gets a triple. Trying to keep it open. A good flat double. A couple of good landing spaces for squares as well. And getting droughted. Finally gets that long bar for the dirty Tetris. 197. Timothy. So he's ahead in lines, but ahead in score as well. But now Andrey ahead in score. And now Timothy had it score. So they're flip-flopping that score lead. I think Andrey's got the better pace at the moment. Andrey working one row off the bottom. All right, Timothy going to fill in that channel here with some good jaggedy looking pieces. Now Tetris ready. Trying to flatten out that stack. Keep it manageable. It's getting up a little bit high, had to create a hole, and then there is a Tetris who's going to get to work on covering that hole right now. Actually disappearing pretty darn easily. Easy down stack there for Timothy, 293. 291 for Andrey. Pumpy, you're gonna upload your PB as well? Pumpy, what's your PB nowadays? I don't know. The last time I explicitly recall seeing Pumpy PB, it was like 200 something. It's vaulted? Oh no. You're doing that? It's gonna be a whole other scandal. 340 for Timothy. I'm sure Pumpy has a higher PB by now, but I don't remember actually looking at it. I mean, the last time I looked at it was like 200 something. If Pumpy had a rollover, oh my God, if he's like sitting there rolling at home, it'd be amazing. 408 for Timothy. I'm getting more comfortable calling him that now, so it's getting in the brain. Tetris for Timothy, 431, 375. Andrey, you're rolling at home. Oh my goodness. Someone call the police. Is that allowed? Where are you now? Nebraska? I don't remember. One of those flat states. Is that allowed? Oh my word. Terrible. All right, there's a triple for Andrey. He's still working one row off the bottom, and he is set up for another Tetris on a jaggedy board in the middle, but he's got a good landing spot for squares until he can flatten out the rest of that board, which he does. 431 for Andrey, 524 for Timothy. Andrey, Tetris. There's one for Timothy. We're now about 10 lines away from that level 19 speed increase. The speed will increase by 50%. You know, if we were going 60 miles an hour right now, soon we'll be going 90 miles an hour. Look at that. 616 for Timothy. That's pace. And you can say pace in 2025. It's okay. If you haven't been in the Classic Tetris community since like 2019, it's now unlocked. You can say pace now. 548 entry into 19 for Andrey. And 619 entry for Timothy. He gets a Tetris 643. Oh, Timothy's set up. Oh no, he's not going to bite. He's bringing it down. He's playing safe, and he's rewarded with the Tetris. You know, I feel like there's some version of Timothy that would have really forced that dirty Tetris situation, but good patience, good discipline. 653 for Andrey, 679 for Timothy. Yep, he knows. He knows that I know. There's a Oh, he's going to hang that long bar. So now it's focus time. Long bar gets over Tetris for Timothy. Tetris Andrey 710. So we're pretty darn close in score. There's, tricky business, but a couple of Tetrises here for Timothy. 763. There's one for Andrey. 766, 792 for Timothy. That's the tops baseball card number back in the 80s. 792 cards in a set of baseball cards. Tetris Timothy 853, 772 for Andrey. So now Timothy in the lead and has over 100,000 point lead, about 125,000 point lead. 30 lines to go until that 29 speed increase, and the speed there is going to double, which is a 100% increase. So I guess what are we going right now? 90 miles an hour? Soon we're going 180 miles an hour. And that kind of is how it feels. Like I could last a little bit at 180 miles an hour driving, but not very long. These guys, pros. 861 for Andrey, 985 for Timothy. There'll be 100 lines available of that 29 speed. Max out for Timothy, 897 for Andrey. There's another one for Timothy, A61, as an alpha. 931, Andrey. Andrey going to fill in with that long bar rather than take that triple. The board was a little bit jacked up. A lot of times you'll see people take the triple in that circumstance, but Andrey kind of pressing for Tetrises. Timothy is into 29 at B70. That's a 1.17 million. Long bar gets over to the left side. That is a very much needed Tetris for Andrey to bring this board down as he enters 29. He's got to max out A57. He's back by about 125,000 points still, and he needs to work this down. And Timothy now in a dig, bringing this down. All right, Timothy flattening out a little bit. Oh, the board's starting to climb a little bit for Andrey. And that's going to be a top one for Andrey at A79. Timothy with the C54. If you want to mullen it out for a little bit, that's fine. You got a good start. Why not go for it? And there he goes. He's in Mega Mullen mode. Mega Mullen is when you press for pace, right? You switch from playing in a tournament and you go for the mullen. So that's a 1.269 for Timothy. GG's to you. We're going to give you a number one. That was totally intentional. That was intentional, Captain, right? All right, players are waiting for their pieces. Let's give them Talbot. Thank you for the tier 1 sub, 7 months. Months. I don't say months. I say months. Like M-U-N-T-S. Like a hoodlum. Like a derelict. Like a gutter derelict. Months. F-O-F, it says F off 39. Yeah, so that's what Hufflepuff's license plate should be, F off 39. All right, thanks for the prime sub, Floxay. All right, we're gonna start game number 3 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. There are some people that do not like the level 39 super kill screen. They want to make Tetris endless again. I don't know. I feel like there's a group of players that would, they're very good. 18, 19, 29. They can muddle their way through. But if you made it endless again, there's some players that have no shot. So that's another side effect of the super kill screen, is just making these games more competitive, emphasizing pace, shortening the game a little bit just to make them more competitive. Pumpy's ready for 29 starts. You and that vaulted rollover, of course you're ready. Small Jordan says aggro 29 is just fun to watch. I agree. I don't mind I like the faster masters with the 49 because you get a little bit of that kind of players like, oh, all right, how's my opponent going to play? How are they doing a 29? And then eventually there is a 49, cap that forces aggression toward the end. So game 3 is underway between Andrey and Timothy. 106 for Andrey. 183 for Timothy. Andrey's going to Tetris as well here. Faster Master standard when? I mean, I think it would work for the top 8 players. But I think what was demonstrated was that, especially if we're going to do a top 32, right now, 2025, a lot of players aren't ready for it yet. 134 Andrey trying to bring this down, and this is some pretty heroic survival from Andrey. There's a nice triple, and it looks like he's going to be back down to safety here on 18. 142 for him. He's waiting for a bar to just fill in that in there. It's just going to be a single, but provides him some much needed material. And now he's brought this board back down substantially. And I would say he is back down to some measure of safety, but he's setting up for a dirty Tetris. He's going to take that safety and throw it out the window. He gets the Tetris 172. 279 for Timothy. IR Daxter, I guess must have been watching our previous broadcast, says Adidas came from Adi Dassler and his brother who later started Puma. There's a whole discussion about Puma and Nike and Adidas and things like that. Dassler is a great name for a Tetris player. And Andy Dassler. 351 for Timothy, 196 for Andrey. A bit of a slow start for him. But I think, it's good for him to just be here because he was maybe 1 or 2 pieces away until he made that heroic dig. Tetris Andrey 219. Puma. Daxter says Puma. Some people say Puma. I don't like that. It's just like Pew. And I don't think you'd want a brand where it's called where people are going Pew, right? It sounds like that's not attractive. Dan V with the Prime sub, 44 months. Thank you. Oh, also Floxay, if I didn't say thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you so much, Floxay. We'll be playing tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. here in Texas. $490 for Timothy, $314 for Andrey. There's a Tetris for Timothy. Do you want a brand where people are going Puma? Yeah, we're going Poo. But I don't know. I think Pew just sounds like a disdainful word of disgust, right? Or at least Puma, it's kind of, I don't think of poo. Tetris Andrey 383. He's back by 200,000 points as we approach 19. What's up, Chen? How's it going? $604, another 600K transition in the offing for Timothy. There's a Tetris for Andrey, 430. Another, he's at 652, and he could have one more. He's got a good board to build for it. Good adjustment with that L piece to make room for that T. He's now Tetris ready. Good flat board. Andrey is in at 454. Timothy is in at 676. Another big transition. Really putting the pressure on Andrey here in round one. I mean, what are we doing? 670 transitions in round one? This is supposed to be a challengers match, guys. I mean, that's crazy. But that's why we had to expand the Masters event. There's too much talent down in the old challenger circuit to, it's hiding their light under a bushel, really. 556, he's kind of a misshift there for Andrey, throws him off, but it looks like he's going to be all right. Trying to work this down. 786 for Timothy. Level 21. He's kind of, let's say, about 100,000 since he transitioned. Pretty good pace. Andrey chucking a long bar down the right side. Tetris for Andrey, 624. Still back by about that 200,000 points. So ever since Andrey slowed down, they've been keeping pace with one another. Tetris Andrey, 653. 853 Timothy. And Timothy in a little tiny bit of a slowdown. And Andrey needs as many of these as possible so he can start to try to cut into this lead. And he's got really an awkward looking situation there. Wonder if he was trying to spin tuck that Z piece over to the left. Okay, but he's getting it cleared away, just bit by bit. Lucas says, should I join and try for Mega Masters? Of course you should. I mean, 64 players. You're going to have to average a max out at least. Tetris for Timothy, 988. 713 for Andrey. So Andrey really falling behind even more now after another slowdown. He's going to have to make this up. If he can get to 29, that's what he needs to do. A series of misdrops here for Andrey, 721. Timothy's got the max out. Andrey needs to bring this down in the next 14 lines so we can have something workable going into 29 and that speed increase, which is a killer. Timothy's and Andrey's board pretty similar right now, although Andrey's got a Tetris well buried. He exposes it, and he covers it just in time for the bar to come. 2 lines to go till 29. Oh, this is going to be a tough transition. He needs a bar and then another bar quick, and that's going to be a top out for Andrey. Could never find a bar. And Timothy, all that early pace work in the early in the game, benefiting him as he was about to top out as well. So Timothy up 2 games to 1. All right, new pieces. 1A, D3, 4D, 1A, D3, 4D. Or Oguz says, greetings to Arizona from Ordu, Turkey. Old School Gamers here says, hello, Tetris fans. Greetings from hot Arizona. Freezing today, 52 degrees. Oh, my word. 52 degrees. Oh. Daxter with the 100 bits. Thank you very much. Those cold, chilly bits. All right, looks like both players are ready. They're both on seed, and they are both about to start Tetris in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. It is game number 4. Timothy on match point. Andrey, a dangerous opponent, wants to lock this up right now. Andrey needs to win this one to force a decider. The winner of this match plays Danv, a former CTM Masters champion, a faster Masters champion. And that was back in the very difficult days when faster Masters was 39 cap. Wasn't it 39 cap? Right. And so pace really rewarded. All right, Timothy trying to deal with this. Opens up that right side well, gets the Tetris. Opens up this little L hole. Turns it into a J hole. And now he's just trying to bring it back to some semblance of order. 128 for him, 168 for Andrey. It was basically luck-based. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there was an element of it. It's not luck-based. Like, you wouldn't have won, right? Like, you had to exhibit skill, but there was also some, you know. So, I don't know. That's silly to say it was luck-based. Foxay would call it luck cringe. All right, Tetris Timothy 190, 240 for Andrey. Yeah, that's not good to say. Oh, it's luck base, right? So, you know, he won. Timothy gets a tuck of a J piece to set up a delayed Vitz. And now just waiting on the bar. It's a bad time to get droughted. Finally gets the bar to fill in the Vitz. There's a tuck of the T. Very complicated left and right tucking. Yeah, Dan V says 1 Masters for him, 0 for Ron the Sleepy Boy. Yeah, exactly, Dan V. Listen, I can make fun of Dan V. Anybody else with a star next to their name when they play, they can make fun of Dan V. Nobody else can. Ron says, I'm a post-crash kid. Cut me some slack. Hey, can I just confirm that we're still going out to YouTube right now? I just had something happen on my screen, which was weird. 360 for Timothy, 426 for Andrey. Tetris Andrey 449, 360 for Timothy. And I guess also on Twitch, if you could confirm that we are still streaming to Twitch, that would be good. We are. All right. How come nobody in chat will do it, but Timothy will? Dude's playing. The rest of you in chat are useless. Timothy doing double duty here, trying to win a tournament and helping me out. $4.99 for Andrey, $4.29 for Timothy. Twitch is twitching on. All right, thank you. Appreciate it. All right, Timothy with a skimming at Tetris, 456 for him, 506 for Andrey. All right, YouTube is here. Yeah, it was something weird. My Restreamio chat just logged itself out for no reason. I mean, clearly there's some reason, but no discernible reason. Tetris Andrey 576, 504 for Timothy. We are just a couple lines away from 19. There'll be no 600K transition this time for Timothy. Tetris for Andrey, he's got a 600K transition now. All right, nice T burn there. Tetris for Timothy, 532. Andrey, 626. About a 95,000 point lead for Andrey when the lines are tied. All right, good little adjustment there for Timothy with that square to make room for the L. And now, board not oriented in such a way as to make use of those Z pieces that rain down on him. Tetris Andrey, 738, 621 for Timothy. And just really wants a bar. There's a bar to bring this back down for him. He gets the Tetris and he knocks the stack back down. So we can get to work exposing that hole and reestablishing the Tetris. Well, Andrey, 769, 685 for Timothy. Andrey, 802, over 100,000 point lead. Good match here between this 18 and 31 seed. There's a Tetris. Timothy, 749, gets the tuck of the L piece and the Tetris. Andrey with that triple, or that's a double now. So needs to get dug out here. Start defending this lead a bit. Because Timothy has come roaring back. He's just... Now Timothy's ahead in score. Andrey takes it back. So they're going to flip-flop this score lead if they keep going at the same pace. There's a Tetris. Timothy, 908. There's one for Andrey, 918. 25 lines away from the 29 speed increase. Tetris Andrey, 952. Timothy's at 942. He gets a Tetris over there. And another one. Max out for Timothy. He's at 219 lines. Andrey has lines in hand. A few. A handful. There's a Tetris for Timothy, A44. A23 max out for Andrey. 7 lines behind. We're just about to hit 29. Pieces fall 2 rows every frame. And there it is. Timothy's in. He's got the 1.1 into 29. Andrey into 29 at B28. Both players with workable boards. Oh, that column 8 bar for Timothy. Classic Tetris League rating party of 34. Thank you, CTL. Hope you had a good time. I saw Doogie over there. Kingsman with the tier 1 sub. 52 months. Oh, my word. The meme has come true. Oh, Timothy gonna top out at B23, and Andrey is already good. Andrey, if you want to mullen it out here, if you can dig it out. Thanks for the sub, Kingsman36, and also Adam Irish. Appreciate that. So we're gonna go to a decider. If you guys give me like 60 seconds, I just need to fix something here on my login here. Just my chat went out. Small Jordan with the Twitch sub, thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, that doesn't work. I forgot. You got to use right-click paste when you're in OBS or it goes haywire. Oh my God, my two-factor code. Are you serious, dude? Are you serious? Katsugiri, you want to generate a seed for these players while I fix this? Yeah, just use the seed command. Thank you. 20D5FA. Oh, now I'm clicking on fire hydrants. Like, are you, bro? I'm in the middle of a broadcast and I'm clicking on fire hydrants. Okay, there we go. Jesucristo, man. All right, I'm in. Let's make sure the seeds are good. 20D5FA, 20D5FA. We are good. Guys, it is decider time. And let's see, who has a D in their name? I guess Andrey gets the D right there. You get your D in your name, then you get the D. Okay. Both players are ready. The winner of this game will move on to face Danv, who definitely has a D in his name. Let's get them started in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, we did not get 7 different pieces to start off. So yes, Danv awaits. He's just, you know, he's like, I can't wait to face one of these players. All right, Andrey gets a long bar over. He kind of missed with that S piece, and that's going to cause a little bit of a slowdown on his board while he fixes that. I'm also going to require him to play up kind of medium high. Oh, those Z's are just very inconvenient. So Andrey going to work fixing that. There's a long bar in. He's getting some pieces here. 54,000 for Timothy, 31 for Andrey. Oh, that's true. It could be Timothy KK. That's true. We could put the D over there. There's a dirty Tetris for Andrey, 60,000. There's a clean Tetris for Timothy, 122. All right, Andrey Tetris, 89,000. There's one Timothy, 145. By the way, if you're an Amazon Prime member, that means that you have a Twitch Prime gaming subscription every single month that you can grant to the streamer of your choice. And while it costs nothing extra for you, it does give the streamer a little bit of a financial boost. Andrey going to miss on that left side with the S piece, slowing him down again. So you don't always have to use it for us, but definitely do not lose it. Because if you don't use it, you will lose it. Timothy working one row off the bottom, gets a Tetris. Gonna be able to bring that down a row. 334 for him, 178 for Andrey. Andrey now working one row off the bottom. One row. I always hear Scooby-Doo when I say one row. All right, Meme is here. Hello, Meme. Meme, the, number 2 ranked Tetris player in the world on the latest Premier poll. There's a split double for Andrey. See, yeah, he's going to go and try to work that into a Tetris without trying to lose too much pace here, but unfortunately the game not going to give him the bar when he needs it. Timothy gets a bar when he needs it. 453, 259 for Andrey. Pumpy Hard is in chat, best known for that that animated GIF of dancing on the table. I think that, Pumpy, that GIF is your legacy now. That's what it all adds up to. I think it was worth it. Tetris for Andrey, 312, 503 for Timothy. Andrey set up one row off the bottom column, 8 gets a Tetris. Oh no. You didn't fall off the table. Did you fall off the table? I hope not. Timothy 577, so gunning for another 600K transition. It's a good time for it here in a decider. Andrey's board getting up a little bit high, gets a long bar over for a Tetris. He's set up for one more. There's one for Timothy 601. There's a skim and a Tetris for Andrey. He's into 19 at 408, gets a Tetris 432. Timothy's in at 627, so confirmed another 600K transition for Timothy. And Andrey kind of missing 5 taps on that left side, especially with that Z piece multiple times this match. So gonna have to get that under control here toward the end of game 5. Oh, that another 5 tap issue over there, that left side for Andrey. Now he is scrambling. And that's going to be a top out for Andrey at 464. So Timothy is going to win this decider and move on to round 2. GG's Andrey. A tough round 1 knockout for Andrey. 31 seed Timothy moving on to round 2. So GG's Andrey. Hope to see you again next month in Mega Masters. He's gonna break through one of these days, but yeah, those 5 taps, seems like the 5 taps were off today on that left side for Andrey, and Timothy was just pace hounding it the entire time. All right, players, give me, or just people, everybody, give me about 3 minutes. I just gotta set up the next match, and then I need an old man moment here. So we'll be back in a moment or two. All right, guys. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you telling me if their PBs aren't up to date, but so I make the PB graphics, these nameplate graphics, I make them the morning of the match, and I check the leaderboard. So if it's not on there, I mean, you know, you can tell me if it's not up to date, but the place that I check, I get the most up to date figure. And if it's like, oh, but didn't you check their unlisted playlist on Rumble? Oh no, I didn't. Sorry. You know. So I mean, you can tell me, and it's of interest, and I'll relay that information to the audience. But you know, I can't check everywhere for everybody. By the way, I kind of forgot to do something, and I'm going to make a special effort to just remedy that right now. There's 2 qualifiers you should know about, everybody. The Mexico City CTWC qualifier, our good friend Pollo is going to be there. If you are anywhere near the area, Mexico City, get on over there, okay? Or just go to Mexico. Why not? That you know, there's Mexico. Saturday 26th and 27th in April at the Gaming Center, whatever that is. Monu XO Gaming Center, whatever that is. I don't know where that is, but go there. If you guys want to fly me out, all expenses paid, I'll go. But I don't know if I'm going to make it otherwise. Okay, and then the other one is a Washington State Regional. That is coming up in a couple of weeks in Washington State. That's not Washington, D.C., Washington State. That's the Apple, because they have apples there. That's at the State Fairgrounds in Pile Up, which I love that. I love the name of that place. So go there. March 28th through the 30th. tinyurl.com/thectwc. I don't know, whatever. Okay. Vandy Noises is crazy. Did I make noises? Oh, I see. I got it. All right, so these are the 2 players. They're ready to go. So let's figure them out. Player 2 camera. Player 1 camera. There it is. My noises. There's also a Milwaukee Regional, April 4th through 6th. Give me a slide. Drop me a slide right now, meme. Right now. That's actually intriguing, man. I used to live in Wisconsin for like 4 years, so I would love to go. There's a slide. We'll put it in Vandy right now. Put it in the Vandy channel. Don't put it in Vandy. That'll hurt. It's digital. It won't mind. I won't mind. Anyway, all right. So there's Dan V. Oh, there's the slide. Okay, hold on. Look at this. Save image. Yes. All right, we're going to show you about one more. One more. Milwaukee. And you can hang out with these people. The Midwest Regional at the Midwest Gaming Classic. Oh, I do want to go to that. Oh my God. Wish I were a rich billionaire so I could just travel around to different regionals. But anyway, yeah, at the Baird Center, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, April 4th through 6th. You can hang out with Meme and Vicious Rhubarb and Huffaluffagus. So there it is. All of the quals are here. All right, let's get these pieces. 64F368. 64F368. Tetris don't make seeds. I didn't know that you made that seed. I can't read every chat. Don't make seeds unless I ask. I didn't see it until I generated mine. And we're gonna go with mine. I didn't see it, I promise. I would have if I had seen it. It was like a split second. It's fine. He'll be all right. All right, we're in round number 2. It's Danv and Timothy KK. So, yeah, this is pretty exciting to see these two amazing players here. Why is that player 2 camera source off like that? That is not normal. That is concerning. There we go. All right, both players are ready, and we will go ahead and get them underway here in round 2. Danv and Timothy in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Faster Masters is over. We're back with the regular Disaster Masters. And yeah, so 18 starts. 100 lines at 19, 100 lines at 29, just like normal people want to play. And speaking of normal people, on the left side, it is Danv, seed number 15 from Great Britain, the UK, whatever. There's a million different words you could use over there. The Venn diagram of what island goes into what name, I can't figure out. But anyway, he's got a PB of 3.83 million. That's good for number 20 on the overall score leaderboard. The former CTM Masters event winner. In fact, it was a Faster Masters victory. It was back in May 2023. Also won one of the few people to win a Masters, a Challengers, a Hopefuls, and a Futures. Won Challengers back in September 2023, Hopefuls back in May 2023, and Futures back in September 2021. It's also made it into the semifinals of Masters one other time, and that was in 2023. So quite a 2023 there for Danv. He's also made it into the top 16 of CTWC back in 2022. And let's say played in 2021, 2023, and 2024. Also was in the top 4 of CT UK 24 and Austria 2024, played in Boston in 2024 as well. And just, you know, he's all over the place, Danv. Also our YouTube editor and uploader, underpaid. I wish I could afford more, believe me. On the right side, it is Timmykim, or, oh no, Timothy KK. Sorry, I keep doing that. Seed number 31 defeated Andrey, who is seed number 18, to make it here into round number 2. Representing Korea, they score PB of 1.67 million. On the leaderboard, it's 1.67 million. I mean, not on the leaderboard, it's 1.67 million. Very confused right now. I didn't get a lot of sleep. So on the leaderboard, it's 1.65. In his mind, it's 1.67. Didn't report it anywhere, but it's in his mind. Don't worry. Also a winner of a future circuit back in 2023, December. Looking for his first top 16 entry. Played in last month's Masters event. But looking for that first top 16. Scrambling up near the top of the board right now. And both players' boards getting pretty high here, so you can see there's a kind of a paucity of long bars. Long bar gets over for Danv, and Timothy gets one into column 3. One row dirty to get a Tetris. These are both players back to some relative measure of safety. Timothy was also top 16 at the Jonas Cup in 2024. That's CTWC's North American Dash Championship. And played in the silver bracket in that online year, the first one of 2020. 290 for Timothy. There's a Tetris for Danv, 338. All right, there's a little dirty Tetris for Danv. 386, 340 for Timothy. There's a Tetris for Timothy, 362. He's 7 lines ahead and back by 24,000 points. There's another one, Danv, and another one, Timothy. We're just trading Tetrises back and forth. Another one for Danv, another one for Timothy. By the way, thanks, Ivan. I think I missed that. It was during my break. Ivan, you gifted a tier 1 sub to Andrey. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Lone Wolf on YouTube rooting for Danv says, let's go Danv. Poyo, loving the Vits. And Timothy into 19 at about 480 some odd and up a little bit high here. So gets a long bar over to the right side to help bring it down. Danv is in at 531. He gets a Tetris 555. Timothy's board still a little bit high. Gets another Tetris to bring it down 541. So I think we've been hit with, I don't know if I want to call them exactly droughts, but just periods where the long bars are low. Thanks for the follow, Magsy. Tetris Timothy 598, 610 for Danv. Timothy up by 12 lines or more. So Danv with a better pace right now. Jasmine is here to witness all the Vits. All Vits have to be notarized, and there's only one notary, and that's Jasmine. Vits notary. They have to be officially entered into the record. Timothy's scrambling a bit here. And, I don't know if he can survive. And no, I knew he couldn't survive, but I was being nice. 661 top out for Timothy. Danv is good. Kind of a hellish RNG seed right there. So Danv, you are good in game number 1. I'm having trouble projecting today. I'm trying, you got to project. Just having trouble doing that. No, wait. I changed the round number instead of the score. I am just a mess. Okay. Time to check me into long-term care. All right, let's get these players some pieces. Tetris, will you please generate a seed for these 2 players? Please, Tetris. Oh, he's gone. He left. All right, I'll give Tetris 3 more seconds. No. He's got. He left in a huff. All right, I generate the seed 9D6EBE. 9D6EBE. I really wanted to use Tetris' seed. I could have just scrolled up and gotten it. By the way, while we're waiting for the players to enter their seeds, don't forget that we have the CTM merch store, ctm.wtf. You can cover your body with Tetris clothing, or not Tetris, I'm sorry. No Tetris. CTM clothing. Not Tetris. CTM clothing. All right, looks like both players are ready here in game number 2. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. CTM.wtf is where you go for merch. You can actually even gift merch to Twitch chat. It'll generate a giveaway, and then people enter randomly, and the whole system just automated. And people enter, and then it's drawn, and then the whole thing. I don't have to participate at all. Can you please stop saying Tetris in your countdown? Oh, my word. All right, we're underway here in game number 2. The intrepid Danv against the stalwart Timothy KK. There is a quad line clear from Danv. And another one, 116, 78,000 for Timothy. There's a Tetris Danv, 139. Early on here, game number 2. The winner of this match will move on to the top 16. And who is waiting there? Yeah, just Blue Scooty. Right now, the best Tetris player on the planet. What's he been in? 9 consecutive finals? 10? It's too many. I think it's 9 now. Tetris for Timothy, 150, 186 for Danv. Oh, there you go. Pumpy wants to change it to 3-2-1 Skibbity. That's a good one. That's over, right? That's got to be over. Someone please tell me that's over. Was it even a thing? Did we just have a panic over it for like a couple of weeks? They're on Skibbity Blender now? What does that mean? What does that mean? 266 probably means nothing. That's the whole point, right? There's the Vits for Timothy, but also an O Spire. And where are these O's coming from? Look at the left side of Dan's board with the O's just piled up there. There's a Tetris for Dan. All right, starting to come down. The O's are calming down a little bit. Or are they? Tetris for Danv. Little adjustment to make room for that long bar for Dan. 343 for Timothy, 379 for Danv, but Timothy with a little bit of indecisiveness with some of these pieces, and that's going to cause kind of a Galumba Spire there, column 7 and 8. Tetris for Timothy, 369. All right, Timothy starting to bring it down. Galumba Spire is like, that is just too old, right? It's very old lore, but it is canon, so I think I can call upon it. Tetris for Timothy, 418, 497, Danv. Crossing that 100 line mark. Ren says what? That was... Whoa, did someone ping Ren's? What the heck? That's not right. Leave Ren's alone. You've seen Timothy with multiple 600K transitions in this broadcast. Not going to get one this time. And probably not in the cards here for Danv, who can put up a pace. 533 for Danv through 126. 511 through Timothy through 124. Tetris for Timothy. He's on 19 at 542. Dan's here at 609 into level 20. Renz, I have highly sensitive Tetris news. So I need your signal. How do I reach you on signal? Governments don't want you to hear it. 662 for Danv, 554 for Timothy. There's a Tetris for Timothy, 581, 690 for Danv. He's got over a 100,000 point lead. You can't use Telegram anymore. No good. Signal. Telegram caved to the deep state, right, Renz? 779 for Danv, 672 for Timothy. Left side for Danv, a little bit of a problem to be dealt with. Now we'll have to deal with it. Closed off that Tetris well. And by well, I do not mean an adverb. I mean the noun. He did not close it. He closed it off. It is a well. $743 for Timothy. He gets a Tetris. 774. Danv, one more skim to get Tetris ready, and he is. There's a Tetris. Danv, 855. Another Tetris. Danv, 888. 809 for Timothy. Just 3 lines apart. Danv about 80,000 points ahead. So Timothy's board. This is going to be tough. Oh, he gets that bar to the left to uncover that right side Tetris well and gets a couple of Tetrises here to save his game so far. We are approaching level 29. The speed is about to double. Players need to get these boards down. They are doing just that. Normal Syndrome cheered 5 bits. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Danv with the max out. Timothy at 929. Tetris Timothy 963. Tetris Danv into 29 at A49. There's a Tetris into 29 for Timothy. He's got a max out. So double max outs, double 29s. Another Tetris Timothy, A38. He is right on Danv's heels. They've got 100 lines of 29 speed to work with or deal with, depending on how you look at it. Tetris for Danv, B05. Timothy, try to bring this board down. Oh no, kind of over, or doesn't get that Z where it needs to land. Timothy gonna top out at A85. And Danv is good in game number 2. Zempro. All right, new pieces. The pieces are a DFDF81. DFDF. That's not going to be good, right? On God, DFDF. All right, looks like one player's ready. K9 watching Tetris with the 1,000 bits says go, Danv, go. All right, both players are ready. Danv and Timothy. Danv looking to wrap it up right now. Timothy needs to win now. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Timothy must win this game to extend his time in this tournament. Jay in the Window has gifted a tier 1 sub. It went to Renz. Thanks, Jay in the Window. And thanks again, K9 watching Tetris for the 1,000 bits. That's a lot of bits. Jasmine loves Vits. I love bits. Tetris for Timothy, 71,000. Danv, a little bit of an O spire over there, column 3, 4, but working it down. Couple Tetrises are very good. It's a good way to down stack there with Tetrises. Oh, look at the adjustment, Danv, with that bar and the L piece. That is just crazy. What the heck? That's some kind of dangler perfection move over there. He still hasn't burned yet, but now he's about to. It's over. Why does the 12 emoji exist? Why do you think it exists? IR Dexter with the prime sub. Thank you, IR Daxter. I keep saying Dexter, but Daxter. Appreciate that. All right, YouTube, Twitch is beating up on you today in terms of subscriptions and bits and all that. So they have got your number today, YouTube. You gonna let them? You gonna stand for that? My goodness. They probably will stand for that. 232 for Timothy, 212 for Danv. They're definitely gonna stand for that. All right, Danv passing on the line spin opportunity. Does he even know what tournament this is? 237, Danv. Timmy's board a little bit high as well. He's bringing it down. There's the center well Tetris for Danv, 267, 245 for Timothy. Tetris Danv 338, 318 for Timothy. Another one, Danv 361. I do have to add some of these emotes onto YouTube. I think we've unlocked more slots and I haven't added them yet. So we'll do that. But I don't think YouTube is as big as a emote thing. You know, they don't have as strong an emote culture as Twitch does. 351 here for Timothy. Needs to survive. He's got to bring this down. Nice flat long bar burn. Kingsman loves it. Oh, nice T-piece there for Timothy. That long bar will help out a lot. Adjustment of the T. This needs to give himself a chance here. Tetris for Danv, 502 through 111. Timothy, board starting to get tight here. Long bar gets over. That's great for a triple. He's fighting it down. There's a great L piece for a triple, a J to uncover. He's uncovered that right side long bar, gets down for a Tetris, so he's got a workable board. Now going into 19. Sebi says rollers could do anything on 18. 407 transition for Timothy. There's a dirty left well Tetris 431. There's a Tetris Danv 577, and he's working on another 600K transition. 2 lines away. There's the long bar in, and the Tetris and the 601. Tetris Timothy 466, 604 for Danv. So now Timothy playing with a clean board. Maybe not used to doing that in this game so far. It's been kind of a grind here. Gets the T-spin, long bar gets over Tetris Timothy. There's another Tetris Timothy 552. He's back by only about, well, 80,000 points or so, but there's also a significant line difference. All right, long bar gets over there for Timothy 584. Another one for Danv 698. Amit, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. It's very nice. 621 for Timothy. Tetris Danv 754. So Danv's got about 11 lines in hand. He's up about 132,000 points. Tetris is on 24. It'll be worth what, 25,000? No, 30,000. I mean, 30,000. 30, of course, 30,000. Math is not great today. I don't know. I feel like a little lethargic. Not mentally sharp. I didn't get a lot of sleep. Tetris Danv 905, 747 Timothy. There's another Tetris for Danv 936, 812 for Timothy. He's going to have to start adding some points here or get ready to try to outscore Danv on 29. There's a Tetris for Timothy 880. Tetris Danv's got the max out on 27. There's Tetris Timothy 915. S flat on the right side for Danv. Clears away nice. Gets a long bar to Tetris. A43 for him. There's a Tetris Timothy 951. 2 lines away from 29. Tetrising into 29. 989. That left side for Danv. That's going to be something he has to deal with or take care of before he gets into 29. Timothy here got the max out. He's on level 30. Danv is going to have an awkward 29 transition. And that's going to be a top out for Timothy at A09. So it doesn't matter how awkward Danv or his transition is because he is going to take game number 3. Timothy with the max out. Timothy did great. Huge paces from Timothy, multiple max outs. He did awesome. So GG's to you, Timothy, coming out of that 31 seed, advancing around against a very good opponent in Andrey. You just run into Danv. That is not easy any day. So GG's, Timothy. Hope to see you in Mega Masters. Go ahead and report this. We'll show you the thing. Where is this? There it is. All right, we're going to show you our bracket, our beautiful brackets. What is this? Green? Green. We'll refresh it. All right, Danv, you get the privilege of facing Blue Scooty in the top 16. No problem. No problem, buddy. It's just Blue Scooty, who's literally on a historic run. Maybe Danv is the one that needs to end, you know, the Blue Scooty run. Maybe Danv is the one that is going to do it. Take a look at our top 16, see how that's starting to fill out. We've got two, Danv and Hydrant Dude, both of our top seeds making it into the top 16, defending their spot. So that's good. Take a look at our schedule. So the next broadcast is going to be in 45 minutes. It's going to be a Red Das Masters bracket between Miles, Zar Jordan, and Tommy NTG, and then one more solo match after that between Knight and Wallbant. And then, you know, there's no rest for Tetris because there's more tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central, Red Das Masters, and then 9 p.m. So at least I get some time to do some things. And that's going to be Chef O, AV Geek, and Miles, and Orange Masters. And then more on Sunday, and even more than that on Sunday. I think there's not even enough room on there. So thank you for those of you who are watching all this nonsense this weekend. I think there's CTL playoffs as well. Just one more little plug for these regionals. Go to the Midwest Regional, April 4th through 6th, Baird Center, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You can meet all these wonderful people in person. Imagine, you could just go there. Crazy. Go to Mexico. Send me to Mexico. Oh, I put Andrey over you? Whoops. Just habit. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, I messed up. Anyway, go to Mexico City, April 26th through 27th. Manau XO Gaming Center in Mexico City. And then CTWC Washington, that one's coming up in a couple weeks. And Pile Up at the State Fairgrounds, March 28th through 30th. Go to that. There's an apple. Amazing. Also want to thank those of you who are contributed to the prize pool. We had a little bit contributed. Abby Normal, $10. I think that was last stream. But guys, there's 19 claim codes left. Let's do these. Let's get these done today. Don't have to keep harping on it. 19 claim codes. Go to ctm.gg/Matcherino. If you're still watching Matcherino Command on Twitch and YouTube, will get you the links. I want to thank our patrons. Sticker and double sticker club. What? Sticker. Double sticker and sticker club level members, community level members. Scott Gray, K9, Tacky, Corporal, Shelby, Troy Dan, Kim MJ, The Winter, Rogue Potato, Cat Kid, McMonkey. Go to patreon.com/monthly Tetris to support us. And thanks to those of you who supported us in these various ways. Look at this. We had some new followers on Twitch. Magsy and Mikey Morbid. Subscriptions from... that's a follower on YouTube. Sebastian. Twitch subs. Timothy. Talvit. Floxley. Danv. Kingsman. Adam Irish. Small Jordan. Andre. Renz. IR. Daxter. Amit. Twitch bits from K9 and Daxter and Normal Syndrome. and a raid from Classic Tetris League. So thank you all for your support. We'll see you in 42 minutes. YouTube, you are dismissed. See you in a bit. Twitch, I don't know, probably what's going on today, Tetris-wise.